Good morning. I thought you might like to come out. It's so lovely out here. And this is where Corky and I sit every morning. And my favorite cup, of course, is Groundhog Day, where it's becoming more and more like Groundhog Day every day. And
Show the garden.
This is where we live. So
show our garden parking lot.
we call this our summer home, and I will show you the garden. Come on down. This is the lower garden. And we come down here and we enjoy the garden downstairs. Lots of butterflies this year. Have you all noticed all the butterflies, and also all the hummingbirds? It's truly wonderful. So this is the downstairs, and that's our neighbor Pete. Hi, Pete.
Hey, what's up?
Pete has written some 52 books, by the way. So Peter Hudis, look him up. He's quite a marvel. Anyway, and this tree here. I should tell you about that. This, one morning at breakfast, I wondered if I planted a grapefruit seed, if it would grow. And yes, well, 40 years later, it's grown into quite a formidable tree.
Show Kevin's garden.
Oh, yes. Would you like to see Kevin's garden? Sure. Let's take a look. Here is Kevin's beautiful, beautiful garden. It is quite magical. I mean, it's a world unto itself. His flowers are as big as my head. You can't see, but they are truly amazing. And it is quite magical back here. And it just goes on and on. You can see there is a even more secret garden back here with some statuary and what have you. So it's quite fun, and this lovely arbor here. So this is the very secret, super secret garden. And this tree is a giant Persian lilac tree. And this is our little Siegel hideaway. So now we will join Corky, who is upstairs here. Let's see. What a beautiful morning. We usually sing that every morning. Oh, what a beautiful morning.
Welcome you in.
Welcoming you
in to our live stream.
Live stream. Okay.
It's hard to tell anymore what is live and what isn't live.
Running chills up and down his spine. And now she's got him crying in his wine. It don't impress me none, 'cause you can tell me about your troubles till you turn blue. No one's got them like I do. You got something you don't want, and it's one of a kind. The doctor said, son, you're running out of time. It don't impress me none at all. You can tell me about your troubles till you turn blue. No one's got them like I do. Francisco Bay. Let the waters carry you away. It won't impress me none at all, 'cause you can tell me about your troubles till you turn blue. No one's got them like I do. Sick and tired of hearing everyone complain about their little troubles raining on their baseball game. Don't impress me none, 'cause you can tell me about your troubles till you turn blue. No one's got them like I do. There you go.
Good morning.
So now, it's story time. Story time.
Oh my.
Follow me.
Okay.
Down Storybook Lane.
Okay.
So this is live stream, actually Life's Dream. Life's Dream, live stream, number 41. And this is called the Magic Flutist. maybe flautist, not fluter, I know that. So I was, by some important person in my life, said, a friend is coming to move to Chicago, and you should welcome him, make him feel welcomed. He was the principal flutist for the Metropolitan Opera for many years, lived in New York City, moving to Chicago to be the principal flutist with the Chicago Symphony Orchestra and soloist. And something funny happened? Oh, you're coughing. And so here's the first photograph. Do you need to cough? I could hold it. You want me to hold it for a while? No, okay. Our cameraman is having
Sorry.
a seizure or something. Okay. So this was the photograph. That's not the photograph. Let's see. Okay, where'd it go? It's gone. It's completely gone.
You'll find
Everything I set up is completely
You'll
gone.
find it.
So I'm going to have to rebuild it right here in front of everybody. Unbelievable. Okay. So,
Meanwhile,
back at the ranch.
well, Corky is doing that.
Okay, here is...
Okay, here we go.
Okay. This is the first photograph that we took when we met. And you could see synchronicities are coming. We made a big fashion statement. Okay.
They just coincidentally happen to
Be wearing the same...
dress exactly alike.
Yeah. Okay, so we were supposed to go to lunch, and we were figuring out where to go. And because he had just moved into Chicago, he didn't have really good transportation options, so we needed to find a place in his neighborhood. And so our favorite place, Holly's and my favorite place, was Piccolo Sonio, which was also Tony Bennett's favorite place when he comes to Chicago. And we thought that would be a great place for me to take Stefan to lunch. Neither one of us realized our synchronicities began by eating in a restaurant called Piccolo for a person who's coming to Chicago to play the flute. What a great welcome. So we're talking, and Stefan didn't know what I did, but I told him about chamber blues, and he says, you know, some friends of mine, just coincidentally, they were business people coming in on a business trip to Chicago a while back, had told me about some interesting group that had a string quartet and a saxophone. And I'm thinking, well, I don't play saxophone, but there's not a whole lot of people that do that with a string quartet. So the next day, or later that day, I'm not sure if it was the same day or the next day, I was doing a rehearsal with Marcella Detroit, Will Tilson, and Sam Lay. We were going to play for the Blues Festival. And we were rehearsing in this place that's called an incubator for the music business. It's a big, big, big complex with a lot of different businesses that are involved in music. And so the owner came, and I want to introduce him to Sam and Marcy and Will. And he's telling me about he does special events. And I said, well, you should think about chamber blues. Have you ever heard chamber blues? And he says, well, yes. Not too long ago, there were some business people coming in to visit me from Iceland, which is where Stefan is from, where he said his friends were coming from. And I took him to the city winery to see you guys playing with Ernie Watts. Well, there's your saxophone player. I can't all these pick. Oh, no, wait, we got it. We're cool. I am cool. Okay, so now, just to get a load, so that's what the friends saw. Okay. So, now I get to tell you that in the midst of these synchronicities with Stefan, and you'll hear more in a minute,
I had my famous accident. And I love telling this story. I'll get to tell you again right now, really quickly. So after I met the owner and we talked about chamber blues, I get in my car, we're ready to leave. I get in my car, I'm gonna pick up, Marcy and Sam and everyone. And I smashed in reverse at 10 miles an hour, I'll make a long story short, into a car sitting in the parking lot, 75 cars in the parking lot. And I totaled this car. And I run in and I say, you guys please contact me when you find out whose car this is. Here's the license number. And I put my name and phone number under the windshield, so if the guy showed up, he'd see that and call me. Nothing happened. Months went by of me trying to find out who the owner was. And one day, I get a call, and they said, this is Lincoln Towing, we're towing your car. And I figured they got me on a hit and run, and I went out to the back to look at my car. My car's still there, there's no one around. And I said, no one's towing my car. They says, no, we're in this parking lot, and it's a white car, and it has your name under the windshield. And this car has been abandoned for 3 years. So here, what I do is I hit a car that's been abandoned for 3 years and total it. So I called my insurance company. He was rolling on the floor. Anyway, so the story picks up. So here's the next picture. Okay, so we do end up playing again at the City Winery. That's Jaime on first violin, and there's Azusa, who is filling in for Chi Xuan Yang. There's a better picture of Azusa. So she's filling in. So, as it turns out, and there's Kalyan way on the right there. That's Kalyan, our new tabla player at the time. And then that particular night, we are having Tracy Nelson as our guest artist. What a delight Tracy is. And then Stefan, you could see him next to Holly, and his wife Natalie come backstage right before the concert. And Natalie freaks out. And Azusa freaks out. They were friends a long, long time ago in school at Bloomington. And wow, what an amazing thing. Well, then Kalyan joins in, and they start talking, and Stefan says, I know your family in New York. Oh my goodness, amazing. And so I say to Stefan, it's too bad you didn't get to meet also Chi Xuan, our regular second violinist and erhu player. She'd really love to meet you guys. So 1 week later, and I say, she's in Taiwan, with her parents, taking some time with her parents, and so that's why she's not with us now. And and Stefan had said at one time he was leaving with the Chicago Symphony for a tour of China. So this is the message I get literally 1 week later. From Chi Xuan. Oh my God, I just met this guy in the bus in Taipei. There they are. That's the guy she met in the bus in Taipei. Unbelievable.
Pretty amazing.
Okay, so that's pretty cool, right? So, and that was January 20th, 2019. Okay, one more little synchronicity. So the last live stream we did with you guys was about a piece called There Were Penguins in the Opera House. And this piece the music part was written, it was a poem that I wrote, and Hans Wurman, the renowned Hans Wurman, wrote the music for this. Felix Wurman, his son, played cello on it. Lisa Wurman, Felix's wife, played first violin. And so this was a Wurman piece that we put together in 1994. Well, something happened in 2005 that we totally forgot about. Hans's son ended up writing all the music for a motion picture that won an Oscar. And guess what that motion picture was? March of the Penguins. So we are filled with synchronicity today. Which brings me to our next song. So this song is one of the first songs I ever wrote. It appears, I believe, in our second Siegel Schwall album. It's called I Liked It Where We Walked. And during these days, I was writing songs not because I wanted to write a song. It's because I wanted to play music. So if I had a nice shuffle thing going, well, I need some lyrics to it because I can't just play a shuffle. So I just would make up some lyrics and then play the song. And that was early Siegel Schwall. You may have noticed. So this is one of those songs. Here it is. I Liked It Where We Walked. 21 years old. And I had to lower it a whole, how many steps? Synchronicity, because I wrote this song in 1966, met Holly in 1981, and Holly is the only person I know that's from Ohio. Did you know that, Holly? You didn't even think of that.
No, I did not.
I liked it where we walked, filled my heart with joy. Yes, I liked it where we walked, filled my heart with joy. And the sound of the Ohio, you know how it pleased this boy. I like it where we walk, with your side to mine. Yes, I liked it where we walk, with your side to mine. And the sweet smile on your face made me feel satisfied. Well, I'll stop my goofing, baby, call you up on the phone, get on that B&O, baby, take that train back home and walk with me, where my heart will always be. Well, there's no need to walk alone, baby, please come home.
Bye-bye, everyone. But those of you who would like to, you could join us. We could join us for a Zoom in 5 minutes. Just go to corkymusic.com/ let me fix it for you. Stream. corkymusic.com/stream. And just follow the little directions and we could Zoom together. We usually get about 12 or 16 people. It doesn't get too crowded. And a lot of regulars show up, all my buddies. So
Do that. What else? Nothing else. No business.
Zoom, zoom, zoomer time.
Yes, this is called Zoom, Zoom. No, Zoomer time. I don't know what it's called. Zoom, Zoom, Zoomer time. Right. That'll work.
See you there.
What did you say?
See you there and have a great weekend.
Okay, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.